And welcome back to Between the States. This is a podcast where we talk about anything we want, and I'm here to talk about it. My name's Jared. I'm one of your hosts.
I'm Dan. I'm one of your hosts.
I'm Noel.
He's one of your hosts. I guess I'm going to run the show today, so that makes me really comfortable. I didn't know that till about 5 seconds ago, but that's okay. I got some stuff I wanted to talk about because these guys seem really interested in it, and I bet you are too. We're going to talk about music today. Noel, you're really into music, right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I can tell. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about our stuff that we always talk about, and we're going to talk about our week. Before we get started with all that, if you want to reach out to us and tell us subject matter that you want us to talk about, you can reach us at podcast@betweenthestates.com. If you want to help us out or support us or even just get alerted whenever we send out a new episode, you can go to patreon.com/betweenthestates. You can also find us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, OnlyFans, and Blue Sky, and not X, and other random places. Sometimes you can even find us at the factory. If you can find us there, I'll shake your hand.
Yeah, me too, actually. I'll shake all of you.
Where can we find you?
You can find me at podcast@betweenthestates.com.
CDP Automotive!
Costco!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you might find me at Costco today.
Dan, how was your week?
It was good. Had an interesting week. Wife went to a comedy show this weekend, so it was just me and my daughter. I was like, you know what? I'll get you a new game. Maybe they'll keep you busy so I can get my homework and stuff done. So we go to the store. She played a demo for a game, and she was really interested in getting that game. And I was like, excellent. Perfect. We already know what game we're getting. We're just going to run in. We'll get it. We'll get home. I'll have so much time to do more work. We get in. She's looking at a different game, and she goes, can I only get one? Yes, you can only get one. You know how expensive these games are? And she goes, fine.
$50 to $60 a piece, right?
She's like, fine, I want this one. I was like, oh, you don't even know what that game is. Just get the game we came for. No, I want this one. Fine. Bring it home. She plays through the tutorial. Guess what? She hates it.
You caved.
She doesn't want to play it ever again.
What game is it?
Kirby's Air Riders. Some racing game with Kirby characters.
Oh.
She thought it would be more like Mario Kart. She's like, when I do the drift thing, it doesn't work. I was like, yeah, it's not Mario Kart. You have Mario Kart. Best Buy won't take it back because it's open.
Yep.
That's really fucking annoying. So I take it to the used game store, the town up, and I was like, how much will you give me for this?
$16.
They'll give me half the price of a new game.
Store credit.
Better than I thought they'd give you.
Just give it to one of your friends' kids.
I could do that, but here's what I did, or in the process of doing. I went back to Best Buy, bought the original game that we were going to get, slowly peeled the plastic off just right, slid the game out, slid the other game back into the plastic, closed it up, glued it closed, and it looks perfect.
No way.
Looks like it was never opened.
Did you remember to put the game back inside? You sneaky fucker.
No.
Because some kid's going to get brokenhearted when they didn't get their Kirby Dream Racers.
It's all legit.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the kids will not be brokenhearted when they don't get that game. So when my wife got back home, I told her the whole story, and she's like, so what'd you do with the game? And I showed her the packaging that I made look brand new. I was like, but I don't know if I can bring it back. She's like, fuck them corporations. I'll do it. Give me the receipt. I'll update you guys further on that later.
Excellent. I can't wait to hear about that.
So you put the Kirby game in the box of the new game?
No.
Just the plastic sleeve.
Just the plastic sleeve. I
see.
made it look like the Kirby game was unopened.
I see.
And that took fucking forever because the way
She's
they
like a
glued
little steam machine and little pliers.
I did hit it with the hairdryer.
I imagine your daughter was just sitting there like, Dad, can I please play my new fucking game?
Yeah. She's like, what are you doing? It's like, breaking the law.
Daddy's scamming, honey.
Sit down. First real life lesson. Let's go. Got an update on the Switch too, by the way. I took it apart. I told you guys that before, but I did inspect it some more, and I found that the charging cables and
corrosion.
There was corrosion on it. So I took off the cables for the Joy-Cons and took off that whole apparatus. And now it charges and starts up.
It turns on?
It turns on.
No
and
way.
It plays. I hooked up one of the Pro controllers. It actually works.
You revived it.
You did it.
There you go.
Wait, so what'd you disconnect? The Joy-Con chargers?
Joy-Con chargers, yeah.
Can you reconnect them? Or are they shorted out or what?
It doesn't work when I reconnect them. So they're in the trash. Replacement ones are like $17, $18 a piece. I bought a charger base for $7 yesterday. So the Joy-Cons I have can sit in there and charge up. and those work too. It seems like so.
Cool beans.
It's back online.
There
That's
you go.
awesome.
There you go, viewers. Nintendo Switch can
So
survive.
you gonna put it in the
a
locked case
snowstorm.
now?
I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I so frantically ripped that thing apart that it doesn't have a back case anymore because I threw it in the trash
Why did
Why
you
did throw it
do
in the
that,
trash?
because it didn't work.
dude?
What do you want?
You
Why-
can't throw things away and
tell
be
me
like,
what-
maybe I can fix it
Why didn't you
still.
throw the whole thing in the trash?
Yeah, come on, dude. What the hell?
How about just go throw the case away? I'll throw the rest of it away later.
No, I was like, well, maybe I can use the screen for something else.
Oh, okay, I see.
So if I didn't get it started again, I was going to,
Put
take
it in your
apart.
box of cables.
Yeah.
So it
whatever.
sounds like you're gonna go on eBay and buy a Switch, a dead Switch.
Well, they do sell replacement shells.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you can 3D print one.
That was what I was going to try to do, but my 3D printer's dead. So
Oh, that's
What do you mean
I'm
you
sorry.
3D
Sore
printer's
subject.
I created the blob of death.
I don't know what that means.
I set a print to go one night and it just failed very early on and just kept trying to print and it surrounded the head in hard plastic and it just fucking broken. I ordered replacement parts for that too. It was like $37 or whatever.
You have
but,
tracking on those yet?
no, they've been in Vermont
Quote
for
unquote.
like 3 weeks now.
Ah, it just means it's going to show up tomorrow.
No, they're never coming.
Nah, they
No.
got your money. That's all they wanted.
Last night, Tara comes upstairs and she was doing laundry. She's like, I need your help downstairs. I says, what's going on? I think your mouse king was sending a message. There's a dead mouse in the dryer.
One of his own.
Yeah. It's like a horse head in your bed, He wants me to stop talking about him, but I'm not going to stop.
Direct threat on your life. You're going to keep talking about the mouse.
So she thought it was
That's a direct threat on your Mouse King kills one of his own and gives it to you.
yeah.
This is what I'm gonna do to my people if you keep fucking around.
No, it's like what those narco traffickers do, right? They send a message with a
They
head.
kill their own. I think they're supposed to kill one of your own.
Well, it was one of my mice. Human
I
being.
now understand why you're gonna keep talking shit, so you don't have to pay an exterminator.
Thank you. Yeah, come get me, Mouse King. Send another message, please. Anyway, she reached in. She thought it was like a clump of lint. She was like, why isn't this in the traps? And she's like, ah!
Oh.
Nice cooked mouse.
No idea when it got in there, how it got in there, how long it was
He
in
got
there.
washed first.
That's the assumption. Yeah.
Nice and clean.
The body was so nice and toasty and warm. Like, you know, when you pull clothes out of the dryer. I was holding it in the trash bag, just looking at it going, are you dead? Like, you don't feel dead.
It's like taxidermy.
I gave him a little mouth to mouth. I did not. I did not do that. Oh, you know the saga of all my favorite glasses breaking in the house?
I've heard this.
Yeah.
You don't have any of your favorite glasses in the house because they're all broken.
Well,
Now you're caught up, listener.
then I had a replacement one that was purchased for me on Father's Day, and that broke this weekend as well.
Who
Of course
was
it
it?
did.
Who was it? Who did it?
No.
Who done it?
No, this is the craziest fucking thing. And
Oh, it's no one's fault.
I'm so glad my wife was there to see it happen because
There was a mouse and it pushed it right off the counter.
So I had it on the coffee table in the living room. It was filled with ice and water. And then I went and did some stuff and I came into the living room and we were going to sit down and watch TV and I picked it up off the table and the bottom just broke and fell out and everything fell on the ground. Just like spontaneously exploded itself.
Rapid mug deconstruction.
This is a glass mug or
It
a
was
porcelain?
glass.
Okay.
Yeah, big glass mug too. And there wasn't like a single chip or piece missing or any. You could line it up and put it on there and it even kind of like suctioned back together and like held itself. All right, let's go, house.
There's got to be something scientific about that.
Well, you see the ice water and
Reacted
the
to the
thermal-
warmth of his hand,
the
the thermal shock.
expansion, and
Yeah, I like it.
So, yeah, now we're caught up.
Nice. Noel, did you get your tools back in order?
yeah,
Awesome.
Anything interesting
yeah. I
happened?
had to work. I had to work yesterday. Again.
Why are you so mad at me? I didn't make
Did you have to go in today?
No, I didn't go in today.
Yay.
Thank God. And the day just flew by. Today was the day off. Now it's over.
Did you feed any squirrels this weekend?
No, I didn't feed goddamn squirrels.
Jesus Christ.
Noel, are you having a good week or a bad week?
It's just normal. Baseline.
Do you know, I can't believe it's not butter, responded to us on TikTok.
I saw that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I asked him to spread the word.
They're like, nah.
was like, I can believe you're not butter, you piece of shit. Jared, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. Weather's getting better, so I can start doing yard work again. That always brings me a little bit of happiness.
You like
being
doing
outside.
yard work?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I like making my house look nice, and yard work is a good physical activity that doesn't really hurt my back and my knees so bad, so I can still do that. It's one of the few things I can still do manual labor-wise.
Is that a ride-on lawnmower?
No, I do have one, but it's so my 1970-something Forrest Gump-looking
that's right.
snapper.
Your Gump Snapper?
My Gump snapper. It's a beast. It really is. But no, I try to only use that in the fall to just munch up leaves.
You talk to all your neighbors and do the small talk thing, and
I did small talk this weekend.
Did you son of a bitch?
I did. I had a survey done on my house or my property, so they staked out all the corners and stuff, and they left these big orange stakes in the ground to line it up. And I had a couple neighbors come up like, "Oh, I've always wondered where that property line is." And
Thanks for doing my work for me, sucker.
essentially, yeah, but I didn't really care. I needed those. I needed to know where those marks were anyway. But the interesting thing is I know I had a rectangle lot. And that was kind of right.
You take over someone else's land?
I thought I had a rectangle lot, but it's really more of a rhombus. The two sides are still parallel, the front and the back, but the sides are really wonky, which puts me almost into my neighbor's driveway, the far corner of mine. Almost. We're all still, happy neighbors. I was really surprised by that it was such a wonky shape. Right.
Did you gain land? Did you lose land?
No, I didn't. It's still the same measurements. It's in a different spot than I thought it was. But there's a couple trees that aren't on my property that I thought were, and a couple trees that are on my property that I thought weren't. So that's kind of cool.
Now you can cut them down.
I'm not going to do shit with them. Because of those things, the neighbors come up and like, sorry. I laid up.
Howdy, neighbor. How you doing out there? You going to do yard work?
It was not like that.
It's so beautiful.
It was
out
the
here.
first talk of spring. It was the first talk of spring, so it was the traditional small talk of, how'd the winter treat ya?
Fuck, you saw me out here doing snow shit.
Snow shit? The one neighbor, he has some junk, years worth of yard waste. He's got an old bass boat, like a fishing boat, just laying in the thing that probably should have tossed away a long time ago, but never. He comes over and tells me, he's like, I'm going to get rid of all this stuff this spring. And I'm like, I've lived here for 3 years. That shit hasn't moved. All his stuff's on his side. I care less what he does with it. It's his stuff. Once my bushes grow in, I can't see it.
My neighbor's yard is full of shit. I didn't know it until the first winter because all the green that was there. But after the first winter, it's like his shit extends all the way to the back of his yard and then beyond it, because beyond both of our yards is just forest, and like one guy owns it on the other side of the block. And he just extended in like it was his. He's got pallets laid down and shit stacked on top of it. He's got like a bunch of broken lawnmowers and like snow blowers.
Does he do anything with them, or are they just sitting there because he got them for free or something?
Know, man.
They're accruing in value as scrap. Someday during the apocalypse, you're going to want that rusted out lawnmower blade.
I need that lawnmower blade to make a weapon.
And rusted gears and...
I think it's just like a breeding ground for the mice is what it is.
And wasps.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Wasps love that old metal shit.
Wasps.
It's all nice and warm in there.
The whole pile is just humming in the summertime. Buzzing.
But yeah, so that was pretty much the exciting thing of my week.
And now we're here to talk about something near and dear to your heart.
Very near and dear to my heart. So much so that I've been doing it my entire life. By doing it, I mean listening to it, and sometimes participating. I sing in the car.
I, too, am a car singer.
Yeah.
I enjoy singing quite a lot, but I'm not good at it. But that's okay.
Let's start this out controversially. I like this. Yeah. When you're singing in the car and you're listening to rap.
I don't.
Yeah, he does.
No.
When you're alone?
Nope.
Who doesn't?
I don't. You do?
Yeah, of course.
You can't.
I can.
What about you, Jared?
Uh-oh. I bought a bunch of passes.
I think I don't feel comfortable doing it, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't try it every once in a while to see if I was like, nope, he still feels wrong.
Like, what's wrong? Make sure all the windows are up.
Make sure he's doing 80 on the highway.
It still feels wrong. Like, I'm like, okay, if I'm going to pay homage to this song and sing the lyrics, I'm going to sing the words. But every time I do it, I'm like, nope, this feels wrong, like really wrong. So I don't do it. But there are songs specifically, there's an album that I really like called Punk Goes Crunk. And it's a whole bunch of the pop punk guys from the mid 2000s and early 2000s singing rap songs and R&B songs and stuff like that from the same time period. The way they get away with it is pretty damn funny sometimes because they'll have it like redacted. Instead of just bleeping it, the guy will say, N-word. it's in. I don't know if this is offensive or not. And if it is, write to me and tell me, and I'll change my thought process about this. But it's the funniest fucking way. And in my eyes, the most acceptable way to do it because he's still paying homage to the song, but he's not saying the word that is so controversial. So yeah, that's a cool question. Nice and controversial. Everybody's comfortable in the room. Let's get loose.
I'm feeling loose.
On that note of music that makes us comfortable, so everybody has their ways of listening to music, whether they really enjoy it by themselves or in a group or at a party or in the car. Everybody's got their favorite place to listen to it. But when you're in public, but listening to music by yourself, whether it's in your car with the windows down or out in the yard doing yard work and it's playing on a boombox or working in your garage with the garage doors open and the music's playing. What's that?
Boombox.
Boombox? Shut up. Or in your case, at the shop and you're playing music, what is the oldest or most obscure music you will play without fearing judgment from the people that can hear you listening to it?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Just put on whatever I like.
So you're sitting there listening to Bach, and you're not going to care if somebody walks in like, what the fuck are you listening to Bach for as you're, I don't know, doing something?
Not even a little bit.
Really?
Actually, Bach,
there's no self-conscious.
Bach is like the least. I don't care. I play shit like if I'm in my yard and I'll
Hannah Montana.
I don't listen to that.
Well, that's what I mean. What's on that edge? It's almost like what's your guilty pleasure for music? But I was aiming more toward old.
The oldest thing I would
Oldest or most obscure thing.
KKK's greatest hits.
Shit.
What the fuck?
Is that what you're asking?
No, I wasn't really going with that, but you could go that way. Do you like
I don't know what that is.
God damn it. So this is going to be a great episode.
I told you, music is a form of art. You know I don't get art.
Don't listen to him. He's full of shit. He actually loves music quite a bit, and we'll get into it.
I just don't understand it.
It's like magic and science. I just don't understand it. That's why I don't get it.
So what is it for you? Is there something that brings you shame?
I wouldn't say shame, but there's definitely some stuff that I'll stop listening to if somebody walks in. And it kind of flows back to either like techno, like the hardcore like house music. Because a lot of folks, they want to enjoy the music or something like that. And that's really more of a vibe. Okay. And I'll play it when I'm doing something I need to focus on, like working on the motorcycle or just doing something mundane. I need something pounding in my ears. But on the other side of that spectrum, if I'm sitting there listening to some really old female country artist like Patsy Cline or something like that, and I know that anybody that walks in is just going to have a total buzzkill about it.
Okay.
You see what I mean now?
I am picking up what you're putting down.
Right.
Yes.
So
you're embarrassed if someone walks in on you, you're listening to techno?
It's I guess maybe embarrassed wasn't the right thing, but more I'm super comfortable with listening to Patsy Cline's old music, but I know that a majority of people are going to walk in and be like, this is dumb.
For me, if it's like a random person, a neighbor or something like that, I really don't give a shit. But if I know someone is walking in and I know that person and I know that person doesn't like this music, then I might be more inclined to be like, I'll change it.
So what's the one thing that everybody doesn't like?
Probably some of the more really offensive rap that I listen to. Like
care to name drop?
Cupcake.
That doesn't sound offensive.
No, not at all. His dick is smaller than my toes. I would rather ride Squidward's nose. That's some of her lyrics.
Wow, yeah, that is
yeah.
You're right. If I walked in on you on that, I'd be like, can we switch to something else?
So I do. Sometimes I enjoy like things that people would find offensive, and I think it's funny.
It could be funny. Yeah, I like that. What kind of music do you play in the shop?
Everything except country. I hate country.
Why don't you like country? I'm going to dwell on that.
I don't like it because it's just my truck and my boots and my dog and my ex-wife and
yeah, but that's not new country. New country's not about that. It's about my future girlfriend, my future truck, my current farm.
my current ex.
Yeah, that's all it is. What's Bo Burnham say for the pandering song? Yeah, everybody remembers that. You remember
Truck and my Jesus, and I don't.
Yeah, the new stuff isn't like that.
New stuff. I don't.
Mama's in jail. I'm going to get her on bail.
That's the new stuff.
That's the old stuff. Now it's I don't know. I don't really like the new country. It's what do they call it? The country snap.
I don't know the country snap.
There's some YouTube videos that explain it pretty well.
So I too don't listen to country.
Like nothing? No generation of country?
Do you listen to country?
I do. I stick to 70s, 80s, and early 90s. And I kind of I drift off in the 2000s. It got a little like party country. Not really my thing. And the new stuff, the 2010s and 2020s, there are very few that I've gotten into it except for outlaw country. Like
outlaw country,
like Sturgill Simpson,
rhinestones. More rhinestones? Is that what it is?
So some of it is like more the rhinestone, like Conway Twitty. Some of it does go into that, and I enjoy that more than I like the popular country.
Do we consider Johnny Cash country?
That is a subject all in itself, ain't it?
I like a couple of his songs. That's it.
I think he considered himself country at first, definitely. I think he may have embraced the more rock and roll side by the time he was done. I mean, one of his last songs was a cover of 9 Inch Nails. I think he considered himself rock and roll by the end. I consider him rock and roll.
I think there are probably a few tracks in country I would listen to, but as a genre on a whole, I tend to avoid it.
There's a lot of stupid people out there that think 9 Inch Nails did a cover song of Johnny Cash.
No, I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't even have that on the notes, but when one artist collaborates with another, like let's say Kanye collaborates with Daft Punk, and everybody's like, wow, Daft's going to hit it big now. Like, you are so American. I get a little enjoyment out of that. That's fun. So
fucking posers.
Fucking posers. You don't even know what music is. Sitting there in the corner, listening to your headphones at a party.
When you guys listen to music, are you able to separate the art from the artist? There's a lot of controversy surrounding musicians. I used to be able to. I used to not care what the artist did, said, believed, or anything. But as more time goes on, I find that I get less enjoyment out of music once I get to know the artist, if they really have controversial views or things that I could disagree with, which sucks because sometimes it's like, I really like this music, but you're a dick. Yeah.
So there's a couple Kanye songs I really like.
Yeah.
Which ones?
Flashing Lights. I really like the groove on that song. I really haven't listened to the lyrics, but it's really just the bass lines and everything that I really enjoy. I think who doesn't like Gold Digger? But yeah, I definitely, if I listen to any of that music now, it's in the way that I know he's not going to make as much money off. I'm not going to go buy the album, maybe Spotify or YouTube, or I'll listen to him on somebody else copied his song on YouTube and is trying to make money off it. Like, perfect, awesome, thanks.
I don't pay attention to who the artists are. I barely know who the artists are that sing the songs that I listen to.
If I find something out about them, and a lot of times it doesn't even need to be substantiated. If there's a strong enough claim that has been made against them, like that's enough to sully them. For me, it was Mindless Self-Indulgence and Die Antwoord. I saw them live.
MSI, yeah, I've heard some controversy on that, but Die Antwoord I didn't know anything about. I didn't know they were in hot water.
They got accused of some trafficking.
I guess depending on what they're trafficking, you can make the severity of that. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. So I have a hard time separating their controversies from their music. So I still like this music, and it comes on, and all I can think about is like them being douchebags. And I'm like,
singing the songs while they're doing crimes. I'm like, wow, you guys are dicks. I'm sorry, that's not really funny, but it kind of is, because can you imagine a band, their whole identity is them singing music, so they sing their own songs while they're committing crimes, kind of like a Disney movie where they sing when they're cleaning the house. On the opposite side of that spectrum, is there an event, let's say a concert that you went to, or maybe meeting an artist, where it triggered an interest in the group because of it? Or maybe it intensified your interest in that group or artist. Have you ever had that happen?
No. What? I'm not. I don't go to concerts.
You never been to a concert?
I went.
You ever walking
couple.
through like a fair and somebody's playing music and you're like, that doesn't sound that bad. I think I'll check
He's
them
been
out.
crowd
All right,
surfing.
there was one time.
Oh, let's hear it. That's what I'm waiting for.
Just triggered one. I think it was
Stupid liberal being triggered.
I think it was. I was hanging out with Brian. We went to see some band somewhere. They sucked, but this other band that was there, it was called Stage. And I really liked that song. I'm like, oh, these guys are great. These guys are even better than 10 times better than the band we came to see. That was like the actual headliner. And we stuck around and listened to them. It was really good. I think I even bought their CD.
That's what I'm talking about. Who was it?
Stage.
Yeah. That you realize that's just where they played, right? That's the
I like the band on stage.
I liked the band on stage. It was pretty good. And their performance was amazing.
Do you still jam to it?
Yeah, every now and then I look up their old songs. This was like 15 years ago. I don't know where they are now, but I liked them. Yeah, they were good.
I did have a similar experience where first time I heard them was live, and then I bought their albums and stuff, and that was Earshot. They opened for MSI.
Oh, there we go. Full circle.
It was at a summer concert events where it's like a
Warped Tour or
yeah. And MSI was actually an opener at that place, not a headliner like they had been. I must have saw MSI like 10 times that summer. But this was in Cleveland, Ohio, and the headliner was Mushroomhead. When they first came out, they were also a large ensemble like Slipknot, and some of their masks actually were very similar to Slipknot. So when Slipknot made it big, they decided they had to switch their masks, and they decided to go like a matching mask set, but there was slight differences in between them, so you could tell the difference. Turns out Cleveland is where they're from. I didn't know that. And I was like, I had like a passing interest in Mushroomhead. I had their albums, but I wasn't like a huge fan. But that was the craziest experience. It was very cultish.
It was a hometown concert.
It was a hometown concert where they were the headliner of a major summer thing, and they came out in their original masks, and I felt like I had to leave. It felt a little too Klan rally-ish.
Oh.
It was a very white sea of whiteness, of white people doing white things.
It's a lot of white.
And if you have ever listened to their music, it's also very like militant. So after that, I didn't listen to them anymore because I got like the wrong impression of what was going on. And maybe that was just, what I took away from it. But Earshot opened and they were great. They had a kind of a Tool sound to them. And I like that.
Yeah, I can see that. Tool's good.
They
got a unique sound. It takes some getting used to. The band most prominently that this happened to me on was Reliant K. I think I've told this story before. I went to a concert for New Year's Eve at a church, and Reliant K played. I think they were headlining. I think there was maybe an opener for them. But either way, me and the girl that had went that night to this concert, we just lost. Neither of us had ever heard of them. By the end, we were trying to sing along to the songs we've never heard, dancing like idiots. I ended up buying the album.
Nice.
At the concert there, and I still listen to them periodically. I wouldn't say all the time, but I still like their music. It still sounds good to me. It wasn't like a passing thing just because it was in concert.
Right.
But my next question to this was, have you ever been to a concert that ruined a band for you? And Dan, you've already let us off with that.
Off those boxes.
Did you have the thing?
Did you have the thing?
Yes and no, but because I won't say that the concert itself ruined the music for me, because I think I was already on the downhill for them because their songs were getting kind of old, and I started listening to the lyrics and I was like, I don't know about this. And that was CKY. I saw them at a free concert in Virginia Beach. They played The Beach, and there was thousands of people there. They did some funny stuff, like they felt the crowd wasn't interacting enough, so they played Barbra Streisand every time the crowd got quiet or every time they didn't think that we were participating enough, which I thought was funny, but also I wanted to listen to their music. I was like, this is a fun gimmick, but just fucking play your songs.
They played to the ocean.
They were parallel to the coastline. It was a really cool concert.
It was a concert only for the sea. What was that Death Clock episode?
Oh yeah,
Mermaider.
I haven't really listened to them since that concert. I've tried, and I like some of the beats and stuff.
Death Clock.
Death Clock.
Probably my favorite fake music, fake band? Do you have anything like that?
I bought their CD.
It was great.
Yeah, I bought their first CD as well. I'm pretty sure they come out with a second one.
They did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought that one too.
I did not buy the second one, but man, what a great show and some amazing music came out of that song or that show.
It was all one guy too, right? He did it all, right? The voices,
Brendan Small, yeah.
instrument, the playing, everything, right?
Bloodroot.
Bloodroot.
That's a great name for a song.
I remember first watching that show and then listening to the music, like that was a catchy song, and finding it on like Kazaa or whatever the hell was LimeWire or whatever the fuck.
popular
Yeah, the only
theft.
ways you could find music
Popular
digitally
theft.
the other back in the day. I remember like listening to it secretly, like this is it's cartoon music. Nobody's gonna get it, man, but it's really good. I think it's good. So I wouldn't let anybody else hear me listen to it. And then slowly they became a little bit, I wouldn't call them mainstream, but accepted in the metal community.
I was listening to them before you thought they were cool.
I don't think I ever said that, but
What a hipster.
yeah. I mean, Storybots. I've listened to them unironically. I'm not afraid to say that. It's another one of those ones I'll turn off if somebody else walks in, but it's also one that I don't really want to be caught listening to alone. Anyway, revealed that a bit too much.
The Encanto songs. Those are great.
Fuck.
Musical songs.
I don't even have Disney songs on this list, like the whole Disney music stuff.
I'm not a huge fan of musical stuff, but like the Encanto songs were very catchy. I enjoyed them quite a bit.
That's what's his
Yeah.
name?
Lin-Manuel
Yes.
Miranda. See, I said it the way that our last guest messed up.
His music is really good. I don't have musicals or Disney movie music on this topic list at all, but man, those could probably do their own episode.
Wow, we could do a musical episode. We'll force
God, no.
Noel to watch some musicals.
Okay. Where were we?
Let's give one to Noel. What is your favorite nerdcore music?
Oh, nerdcore. I wasn't even into that until you showed me a couple of songs. I was like, this sucks. This is stupid.
What's nerdcore?
Like,
I'm not I'm not
songs
familiar
about
with
video
this one.
games.
Oh, okay.
like-
all right.
It's rappers. It's a subgenre of rap
Yeah.
where they rap about nerdy stuff like
Like
Dungeons and Dragons.
Mega
Rick and
Ran.
Morty.
Mega Ran just recently. Oh, you sent me that thing
I
about
did.
Mega Ran.
Yeah, he got huge.
He did get huge.
Oh.
8-Bit Boys. My favorite nerdcore band or person or whatever, Dr. Awkward.
What about Schaefer the Dark Lord? STD.
He did a collab with him. That
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
MC Frontalot, MC Chris.
They had some videos too. Some
MC
MC
Chris is
Lars,
nerdcore?
pretty
Yeah.
good. Oh, he was he the first one?
He was one of the
One of the
first
first
ones,
ones?
but when nerdcore like started gaining in popularity, he was like, "I'm not nerdcore," and everyone else
Yeah, he
was,
was.
like, "Yeah, you're not."
Yeah,
shut
yeah.
up."
Oh, what?
And then slowly, as nerdcore became more popular, he was like, "You know what? Actually,
He had skits.
actually, I think I might be a little bit nerdcore."
Yeah, I mean, you're rapping about Star Wars characters. Yeah, rapping about Boba Fett and IG-88.
We've talked a lot about concerts. Noel, you said you haven't been to a lot of concerts, but I feel like Dan may have dragged you to one or two. At these concerts, have you guys ever been in the pit?
Yeah,
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Did you like it? Did you come out unscathed?
I-
Did you fuck some people up?
I did come out unscathed, yeah. But it was weird. No one wanted to hit me. I had like free reign,
Don't hit him. Hate crime.
pretty much. I guess. I don't know.
people were too kind to you. I've been pretty messed up in the pit. Got my eyebrow ring ripped out. Got a
Oof.
pretty nasty
I
scar
see it's
there.
still gone.
Yeah, we used to go to hardcore shows every Sunday in Springfield, and a small venue, and everybody used to just kind of throw fists and elbows and kicks. I don't know who did the kicks. I never did kicks. That was always weird to me.
I've never seen a kick pit,
Kick
but
pit?
I never forget the look on that one girl's face, the meme of the one girl in the mosh pit with the other guy, and the dude's getting kicked from behind right in the nuts as she's got her foot up. No? You ever seen that one? No? Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, no, I think by the time I got out of that scene, the pits were devolving into something strange. Everyone was just kind of dancing on their own, and they were like swinging their arms around and kicking and doing all this shit. And the second they made contact, they're like, "Oh, sorry."
so I was looking into this as I developed this question.
Politically correct pits? Like, what is
Kind of. So I found out there's a couple different types of pits that are just generally considered the most common ones. And those are the ones I found were the circle pit, the push pit, the wall of death, and the crowd kill. when everybody thinks of a pit, I think most people think of either push pits or circle pits. Push pit is just basically that. You go in there, you get pushed around, might get hit with an elbow or something like that.
Yeah, I like a good push pit.
Crowd kill is
Pop
what
it.
you said you were getting into and not liking, where people are just throwing, you're basically just fighting, and you don't really fucking care.
Well,
But then
yeah,
it also, I don't know the name of it, but that can happen. But as soon as somebody falls down, you fucking help them up. Because you don't want to kill somebody.
Yeah, so the pits where people are actually like making contact, I was in a lot of those. But the ones where they're just dancing around, what are you doing? And then everyone's in the pit, nobody's touching each other, but they're swinging their arms, like making room for themselves. And then like as soon as they make contact, it's like faux pas, like,
Oh, sorry.
oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Moving their emo swoop to the side.
That's the Canadian influence coming down.
Oh,
Those are Canadian pits. Sorry.
So sorry. I like the contact ones, or I did like the contact ones. I'll probably die now, but I didn't like the dancing ones. Been in the wall of death too.
So that I've seen videos. I've never seen. I haven't actually personally seen anything but the circle pits, and I avoided it. I remember getting close when I was like, nope. I started moseying my way away from that because I'm a little guy and I don't take hits. I got glass jaw.
What's the wall of death?
So Wall of Death. If you haven't seen this, folks, go look at it online. I don't know if there's a NSFW for this. The ones I saw didn't look all that bad. Most of them were pulled back pretty far. But holy shit, it's where the band will divide right down the center right here, left and right, and everybody just clears out like he's Moses parting the Red Sea. Everybody just separates out and they squish out to the outsides. There might be a good 20 or 30 feet in between the two groups of folks, and then these assholes right in the middle that think they're badass are standing there in the middle dancing around like I'm about to get fucking hit. When the band says fucking go, everybody just runs right into each other like it's some kind of Roman battle.
Feels like a scene out of Braveheart.
It does.
Kind of feel like you're in Braveheart when you're in it too.
It's like Lord of the Rings or something like that. Just bam, they hit each other and it just mingles for maybe about 3 or 4 people in, and then everything just starts getting squished.
And that's how it feels. You feel like you're gonna die from being just like squished to death, and you're like, I am William Wallace.
So yeah, Wall of Death sounds terrifying, looks terrifying, probably is terrifying.
It feels terrifying.
But
too.
for those folks that got to have that thrill, more power to you, man. Come out. If you've been in Wall of Death or any of these crazy pits, write to us. Tell us the story. We'll read it out loud because I do want to hear some of this stuff about you crazy fuckers out there. You can write to us at podcast@betweenthestates.com.
Oh, we watched that Michael Jackson movie, Moonwalker. I was just researching random facts about it because I guess Michael Jackson wanted Prince to go on. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, he did. He wanted him to go on one of the videos, and Prince said no. And ever since then, they had like beef with each other.
And then Michael Jackson purchased his name, and he couldn't go by Prince anymore.
Did he?
He went as the artist formerly known as Prince.
Is that what happened?
No.
Oh,
that sounds believable. Because didn't Michael Jackson do that to Eminem?
He bought Eminem.
He bought Eminem's music. I thought
he did that to the Beatles.
The Beatles?
He was close friends with Paul McCartney, I think, and Paul McCartney told him, "You know what you really should be investing in is purchasing people's music." And Michael was like, "That's a good idea." Buys the Beatles' whole soundtrack or whole library. So Michael Jackson, you love Michael Jackson.
I like Michael Jackson. I liked his music when I was
You
growing up.
love Michael Jackson. You would go play pool and you put on Michael Jackson and you'd be like, "It's time to play good pool."
I can hear you saying that.
Remember that? But yeah.
So there you go. I don't listen to music, but I need it to play good pool.
I'm sure if we turned on some Michael Jackson right now, you would just get triggered all over again.
Triggered.
Start
into playing
moonwalking
pool?
around the office.
Into playing good pool?
I'm not sure how it works.
So that was a show you saw that Michael Jackson
It's a movie.
movie? Okay.
Moonwalker.
And
Turns into a car and a robot and a jet.
it all makes perfect sense too.
Sounds like Transformers.
Danny DeVito was... Wait, no, it wasn't Danny DeVito.
That was Matilda.
It looked like Danny DeVito. Who was that guy?
Sorry.
Oh, it was Joe Pesci. He had a man bun. And he was the bad guy.
Do you have a Pesci?
No, Joe Pesci. Do not. I can't talk like him, though.
Shooting back to the late 90s and the 80s, how much music television did you guys watch?
Oh my God, all of it.
All of it. All of
Back
it.
when MTV used to play music videos?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go back to that. So what was your favorite music TV channel?
MTV.
MTV.
Yeah.
MTV.
Fucking mainstream
During commercials, I'd go to VH1
There it is.
and then go back to MTV when they started.
I like the pop-up video on VH1.
I like the pop-up video.
So that's one of my things is if you had to choose, let's say they were going to bring back some of the 80s and 90s music television genres. If you had to choose between one or the other, would you want MTV's TRL or VH1's pop-up video?
Pop-up video.
Pop-up video.
All day.
TRL was where the guy would sit there and talk about stuff. No.
TRL was Total Request Live. You would vote for what music videos you wanted to play, and usually they play what maybe 7, 10?
If they wanted to play it.
Well, I mean, it was supposedly democratic voting, but
Yeah, unless Tom Green wins too many times.
How do you vote? You gotta like call in?
Yeah, you had to call in.
Nah, I'm good.
yeah, and you'd see your name scroll across the bottom or your vote or whatever it was like
Nah,
that.
give me the pop-up video.
Apparently, you never watched it, so yeah, I could see what you'd want pop-up video.
Pop-up video all day.
I truly enjoyed pop-up video. I like the little factoids. Bloop,
Yeah.
you know. It was
And
a
then
lot
when
of
you
fun.
watch that video later with someone else, you're like, he actually broke his toe kicking that helmet.
Yep, that's exactly what happens. You got to say that every time.
But when I moved up to Syracuse, we actually had Much Music or whatever it was, some Canadian music channel that wasn't popular here in the United States, and I liked a lot of the programming that was on there. There was a lot more like new metal and stuff that I was into at the time.
I think Fuse was another one.
Fuse, yeah.
Yep, and they were a lot of new rock and roll and a little bit heavier rock and roll stuff that the other ones wouldn't
that's
play.
What it was Fuse.
Yeah?
Wasn't it?
I don't remember much music, but I do remember Fuse, and I'm from the northern Midwest, so it was practically Canada.
And music videos were like one of my favorite parts of the day was getting home, putting on MTV or on the weekend, just putting on MTV, watching the music videos. It's just like, man, that's awesome.
I watched a lot of the ancillary programming on MTV too.
That too.
Real World, Road Rules.
I did not watch
Hated
those.
those
I didn't
ones.
like those.
I like the Road Rules. I didn't like the Real World.
I watched Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead, the Max.
The Max.
Daria.
They had some good programming. Or, we were stupid kids.
Yeah,
we were the target demographic is
Yeah.
what it was.
It's exactly. We need to appeal to stupid kids. I'm like, hey, that's me. Give me stupid shit. I wasn't interested in it then, but I am now. I find myself I'll find them on YouTube, but behind the music of a band that I have interest in, which is hard now because they don't do that anymore. So you have to go find the music or the bands that were fading out of existence in the early 90s, which means, 80s. I don't care about this. Give me behind the music now of bands that existed in the 90s that are petering out or gone.
Yeah.
Give me a behind the music on Oasis. Wow, that'd be fun. Of course, that's pretty public knowledge right now anyway, so
I don't know what's going on with them.
you'll have to wait for the new episode to come out.
Oh, okay. I'll catch it on Fuse.
Remember the videos, the music videos? You'd hear the song, and you're like, oh man, I can't wait to watch the video. And then you get home, you watch the video on MTV or whatever, and it's like, what the fuck is this? This has nothing. The lyrics don't match. Like,
Yeah, Tool was one of those.
Tool was one. It was like a bunch of hot dog claymation looking shit. Like, what the hell? Like, what? How? Like, I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm like, this doesn't match up. What is going on?
You somehow feel sadder after watching a Tool
I
video.
always felt sadder after watching a Tool video.
There's just
and
something
confused.
depressing about
Sad and
this.
confused.
That Radiohead song, the animated one. I don't remember what.
Oh, I remember that one.
You remember the
Yep,
two
yep.
teenagers just
Yep,
walking around acting like they were lost in a daze?
No.
Yeah, that one. That one always made me feel sad at the end. I was like, hey, they saw titties. And I'm like, God, I'm
Then that guy chopped
so
all
sad.
Then that guy chopped all of his limbs off, his own limbs.
That definitely made me, like, I can't listen to that song without seeing that video in the old mind's eye.
Yeah,
She lived in a tree.
Yeah, she did. She lived in, she fell out of it. Was she did? Or, yeah, you know what? I don't even remember all the details anymore.
I can see that this video had an impact on the tour.
That was a weird one.
Then he
man.
climbed up a light post.
And sat there
and
and
sat there.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
that guy from the UN came and tried to cut it down with his axe that he kept in
And
his
the
briefcase.
whole time, I'm trying to listen to the lyrics. Be like, these relate to this, right?
Nope.
No, I don't think they did.
I was just thinking, speaking of lyrics, is there any songs that you guys recognize now that when you listened to back then, you didn't fully grasp the concept of them?
Well, I suffer from lyric deafness. It's kind of like
I just need to hear the sounds.
It's kind of like face blindness.
Like the voice is just another instrument making noises.
I can rarely tell what the artist is saying. I can rarely tell what the lyrics are. So I just make up my own lyrics.
I was going to say, is that why every time you sing along to a song, it's like,
It's just whatever it sounds like in my head, and that's what I say, and then someone corrects me, and I'm like, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I like my version better. I'm going to keep singing it my way.
Yes, there is a song that I did not understand, but I still tried to sing along with my entire life, and I still don't know all the words. I know the meaning now, but I still can't sing all the words because I'm so fucked up from singing the wrong words all my fucking life.
Yep.
And that's Third Eye Blind. Semi-Charmed Kind of Life? Is that what it is? I can't remember if that's the actual name, but yeah, something along those lines. But yeah, that one, I was like, oh, that's not something I should have been singing about.
Yeah.
It's like, this was a hit? I was like, this was on the radio, and okay, cool.
How about Marcy Playground?
Sex and Candy.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's a song I sang along with for a long time.
Now I'm older, and I'm like, you shouldn't smell those things together. Do you have a favorite song?
I don't know.
I remember in high school, you were telling me about the Blue song. I'm blue.
That's a banger.
Except I've never heard that song before, and you were like, you were so into that song. You're like, I woke up this morning, there's a song on the radio, I never heard it before, and I've been searching for it all day. And you're just like going through the different channels on the radio, and I was like, what was it? You're like, I don't know. It was so depressing, but it like really picked me up. I was like, what were they saying? He's like, I think he was saying, I'm blue, I believe I will die. I believe I will die. I believe I will die.
I remember that.
And you were so like into it, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. It gives me hope.
It gives me hope.
I thought that was a gay anthem when it first came out.
Oh.
Because I thought it was, I'm a dude and I'm in need of a guy.
So we all kind of hear what we want to hear, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
Yep. It's hard to sing that one the correct way anymore.
Is there any song besides Sweet Caroline that you like to sing with a crowd of people?
Garth Brooks.
I don't like being in a crowd of people to begin with. Why the hell would I be singing with them?
You don't like the
God, no.
Garth Brooks, Friends in Low Places.
I
That
can see
one,
that.
I mean, you could sing that with one other person in the room. You could sing that at a concert with 10,000 people.
The only time I ever sung that in public was at a bar with a lot of very old, very drunk people.
Well, that's the
And
people
they
that
got
it's
very
for.
handsy.
Oh.
You got handsy.
You know,
Oh, yeah. Because it's
people are just walking up to you, putting their arm around you, putting their drunk breath in your face. Oh, God, no, you don't. You ain't got friends anywhere.
I liked that song when it came out and when it was really big and popular. And then my cousin introduced me to the live version with the extra verse in it. And I won't even listen to it unless it's the live version anymore. Just like, no, I don't want to hear it unless it's going to complete. It's got to finish. I need to finish.
Yeah, I feel the same way about Inagata Davida. Like, if you're not playing that whole thing, like, just get it out of here.
How long is that
I don't
song?
know, like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But dude, when they get to that drum solo and you can feel it going around your head, that's an experience. You guys have any musical experiences? You guys have any music that you listen to and it makes your skin tingle?
Skin tingle?
All right, never mind.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, it's a thing. See?
Oh, okay.
I get the pins and needles on a lot of songs. So Sound and Fury from Sturgill Simpson is probably the most recent album that gives me it gives me the tingles, it gives me the pins and needles. I can listen to it from the first note to the last sounding chord. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. It's so different from his other music as well. It's because he's a country artist. Sound and Fury it's almost like progressive rock. It's so good though. I love it. It's one of my favorites. But
Nice.
there are others that will give me the pins and needles. Rolling Stones, War Pig, when Aretha Franklin, when her voice breaks, just about the end of the song there, that always hits me, and I get like, ooh, the hair in the back of my neck stands up, my shoulders quiver a little bit. I'm like, oh man, it's so good. But yeah,
Music makes you feel things?
Yes. Actually, music is probably the art form that makes me feel the most.
That's
actually.
crazy.
Music can move me to tears pretty easily now.
specifically when I'm driving.
Yeah.
Why is it always when I'm driving?
Because you're alone. and no one's there to judge you.
Do you have any specific songs or albums that's yours? That's yours. That's part of your identity.
Those are for me.
Okay, cool. All
Those are
right.
for me.
How about you, Noel?
What was the question?
What is the music or the song or the album that defines you? I want to get to know you better. What's your jam?
Oh, what's all around me are familiar places.
Oh,
Mad World? No.
Mad World.
yeah,
Yeah,
Mad World.
Is it?
Oh, who was that?
Gears of War, I
It
think.
was not.
That's
Gears
where
of
I
War.
first heard it.
Oh Lord.
Was the preview to Gears of War. I was like, that's a good song. Is that a real song? I'm gonna look up that song. It is a real song.
Yeah,
a
I
good
know the
song.
song you're talking. That one hit in a weird place when I first heard it. You're not going to share any of yours, Dan? They're all tucked in close to your heart.
Ed Sheeran's Perfect.
Oh, that's a good one.
The first time I ever heard that was when my wife played it for me, and she said, "This song makes me think of you."
Oh. When's the last time you guys made a mixtape?
What do you mean by mixtape?
6th grade.
I guess
Make a
today it would be a
playlist.
playlist, but when's the last time you made a? I mean,
I thought you meant like sitting there waiting for your song to come up and record.
that is what I'm talking about. Or like you used to download your songs and burn them all into a CD so you could listen to your car.
Done that in
Does it have to be on like a physical media?
I would say
15 years.
yes for this question.
Wow, man, it's been like
I don't have time.
15 years.
Do you still have it? Do you still have the mixtape?
I think I do. I had a local artist from Springfield, a rap artist. He called himself 80 Proof, I think. He had a song about Springfield. He called it Springfield
Shitty. I remember that. Welcome to Springfield Shitty.
80 proof, about 40%.
It's about how good the song was.
Oof, da.
What about you? What's
Mixtape.
your mixtape?
My mixtape, I think the last mixtape I made was on a CD, and I gave it to my brother when I was still in the Navy. So that was definitely over 15 years ago. He does hit me up every once in a while with some of the songs off of it, saying, played this one. I think specifically Old Crow Medicine Show, Wagon Wheel, was one of the songs on the mixtape, but he made that my ringtone on every phone he's ever had. So he still gets a little bit of my mixtape every once in a while. But speaking of mixtapes, what's better, CDs or tape cassettes? And why is it tape cassettes?
Oh, it's CDs.
No. It's not.
Yeah, 100% CDs.
No.
I can press a button, it goes to the next track.
Tapes
Tape
can do
decks,
that now,
They
too.
don't skip. Tape decks don't skip.
That's true. You can also throw a tape deck at your friend and he can catch it and throw it in the thing and it'll work. Or he can not catch it and then throw it in the thing and it'll work.
You'd be like, don't worry, we'll listen to your track in like 2 minutes. Hang on.
That's the good song right there in between.
Yeah, every artist did that track, though. I mean, it's not an original.
Well, I can tell you that whenever the song started fucking up on my tape, I'd just take my pencil and eraser and fixed it. Meanwhile, you're over there with your CD having to go buy a specialized little rotating
That
thing.
should never work. That should never work. The stupid little brushes glued onto the stupid. I was an idiot for buying that thing. They got my money.
So you bought that because you're an idiot. I'm sorry, no, you're an idiot because you bought that.
They're
Did you
same
also
backwards
buy
and
into?
forwards.
How many CDs did you get from
Columbia Music
Columbia
House.
Music? How many CDs did you get from Columbia
At
Music
least
before
12.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't remember the mail away Columbia Music? The
They
10
were-
CDs for what was it, 50 cents or something like that?
Sounds like a scam.
It was a scam.
It was
Yeah.
yeah, but they didn't do a very good job
No.
of it.
They
Like,
would-
get your first 10 CDs for a nickel. And you're like, okay. And you send that away. And then they'd send you like, okay, all you need to do is continue buying CDs from us at full price. Like, no.
Well, they would subscribe you automatically.
Right.
And then they would charge your credit card. That's how it was supposed to work, but we were kids. I don't know how we got away with it.
What's these 3 letters right here on the checkbox? COD. Yeah, let's do that one.
I remember they would send catalogs and they would be like stamp-sized stickers, and you would peel them off and put them on the selection. Like, which ones did you want? I want that one. I want a bunch of this shit that I wouldn't buy normally. Oh, I like one song from that person. Why the fuck not?
Oh, fuck, I hated that. The tapes and the CDs. I want one song off this album. I'm not buying a whole fucking thing. Thank God for Napster.
God.
Did you ever make a mixtape for someone that you were interested in?
Oh, like my love mixtape?
Yeah.
I love mixtape.
Or songs to bang to?
Songs to bang to.
I've heard of people doing these things, but I never did them.
I think I've made Jenny a mixtape. It may have been like a playlist, so it wasn't a traditional
Okay.
mixtape. But on that note, singers like Marvin Gaye and Barry White, you know, the Let's Get It On.
Yep.
I can't sing.
The
so
banging
please,
music.
The banging music. That's what you'd play for banging because it You don't need to match it. So what would be the hardest song to bang to? And I don't mean like hard, like I'm going to hit it hard.
Yep.
The most difficult to bang to.
Sweat of the Bud by Static X.
Was that one?
Yeah.
Was that? That would be difficult.
That's the one.
Sure.
Trust me.
Okay. I mean, just trying to match the beat. I mean, but imagine if you could.
Imagine if I could.
Oh my gosh, you'd be on so many videos. I imagine, because I imagine somebody might like that.
Onlyfans.com/Between the States.
Watch our toes. I feel like a more difficult song to bang to would be something a little less aggressive.
It would be harder?
It would be more difficult.
Like the alphabet song?
Yeah. You know what? DuckTales. The DuckTales theme. Life is like a hurricane here in Dickburg. How you gonna fuck to that? Fuck tails. Woo! I've completely blanked at what I was gonna the song I was actually gonna say, but
Saturday Morning Bang Tunes. Brought to you by the Disney Channel.
This is getting weird.
Remember CDs?
No, I don't remember. What are those?
Remember when people would steal them from your car?
No.
Now you can't even, like, they're so worthless.
I never had CDs stolen from
Never
my
had
car.
stolen?
No.
Do you guys still have your CD collection?
No, mine's...
Yours is in somebody
Scattered.
else's car. So
Actually, I don't have all of them because I had them in one of those cases that carried all
got
of my
stolen?
CDs. It didn't get stolen. It didn't get stolen. Yeah, they did get scratched up and then separated into different CD holders, and God knows where they are now. I tried to put them all back in their jewel cases, but they didn't all make it back.
I think Jenny and I both have our collection still, our full collection from when we met, and then that was about the same time that like Pandora and all the rest of the streaming things were coming out, so we kind of stopped collecting. But I'm pretty sure I still have both of them. They're not in the jewel cases, but I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it. I don't even have a vehicle that has a CD player anymore.
$16 a CD.
If you're lucky, that was if you got it on sale at Target. Usually it was like 20 to 25.
I would never pay that much.
Man, if I could get that money back.
$12 at most. If it's not on sale, I'm not buying it. I remember the first time I went to college, I got back a bunch of cash for the scholarships and stuff after all the school was paid for. And the first thing I did was buy like a stack of CDs that I had been wanting. I think I spent like $150 on music.
Damn, that was like $500 in today.
No, it was $150.
No, in today money, spent $1,000 on CDs.
Okay, but I could get 10,000 more CDs now than I could back then for that same
Yes.
price. Yeah, because they're like 10 cents a piece. They're not worth the plastic they're printed on.
Mm-hmm. I got a music question. Is there a tribute band or a cover of a song that you like better than the original?
Metallica's Inspector Gadget.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, they did it in concert, and then I remember downloading it on Napster and loving it. It's hard to find now, I think. I don't know. I actually haven't searched for it in a long time, but yeah, that's one.
Probably Dope's Spin Me Right Round.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that one too. I like, similar to that, the Zelda theme that System of a Down did. I think it was System of a Down. Yeah, it was System of a Down. I like the string quartet tribute to A Perfect Circle.
Oh, the string tributes are pretty good.
Yeah, sometimes I like them
A Perfect Circle, Tool,
better. Yeah, because
What's that? I don't know this.
acoustic string instruments that play
Like
covers.
violins,
Yeah,
bass,
it's like-
cellos.
yeah,
classical sounding.
It's almost like it hits harder than the bass on the original when that giant cello kicks in. And I'm like, damn, that hits harder than in some ways, you know? It's
He's like,
pretty cool.
he's like, fuck, this fucking smashes while he's got his pinky up and sipping his tea.
Quite.
Fucking rocks.
Sometimes I'll be listening to the radio when I'm driving, and I'm like, this is kind of a good song. I've never heard this song before. Like, so this is the first time, and it's like, oh, it's Christian rock. Damn it!
There's nothing wrong with that.
Stopped on the Christian channel.
Did they get to the overtly Jesus part?
Yeah, as soon as it gets it's Christian rock.
Yeah.
Damn it!
You're like, oh,
They
yeah,
tricked me.
this is very upbeat.
Was
Again,
it-
it's like, give
was there
your
ever
soul
a-
to Jesus. Oh,
Damn it!
Was there ever a band that you were really surprised that turned out to be a
Christian rock.
pro-Christian or Christian rock?
POD.
Yeah, that one. Switchfoot. That one got me.
Oh, were they Christian? I just learned that today.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, let me take them off my. I already sold their soul, and it wasn't to him. You want to try wrapping it up?
You just asked me to rap battle you?
You want a rap battle?
You want a rap battle, dog?
I wasn't prepared, but let's do this.
What was it? Epic rap battles of history? Those are always fun.
I'm a big fan of the epic rap battles, specifically of history. Do you guys ever play an instrument or want to play an instrument?
God, no.
Yes. I wish I could commit myself to it. I have played so many different kinds of instruments. I've tried to play so many different kinds of instruments, and I just never have the commitment for it.
Oh, wait. I want to learn how to play the
Skin flute.
Pan flute.
Oh.
Or that drum thing where they just like touch the drum.
Oh, the steel drum?
No. Yes? I don't know.
The one they make
The
out
one
of an
they
old
touch.
It
can?
looks like a UFO.
Yeah, but you touch it, not with the
Yeah,
with
use
the,
your hands.
sticks.
Use your hands.
You just want to touch it with your hand.
I got a bass guitar. Not very good with it, but I do like playing it. You guys want to start a band?
Hell no.
Want to
You
touch my slap bass?
You could play the steel thing and the pan flute at the same time.
Pan flute at the same time.
If it doesn't work out, you can switch to the skin flute.
I'm more of a keyboard guy these days.
Come on, we can start a band. We can get famous on TikTok.
You have to be good at it.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, but you should be. I'm not going to contribute to this bullshit on TikTok if I don't have anything good to contribute.
It's just fake AI.
This is
all
already
day.
close enough to not contributing something good that we're putting out in the world.
Does AI make music? Let's just get AI to do it, and then we'll just
God, yes, they
market
do.
the hell out of it. And it's like, where are those guys? Where those guys of that song that you heard?
I'm going to feed our pictures into AI and say, this is a new band. What lyrics would you create for them if they were going to write a hit pop song?
And we'll play that song for you after the credits.
Yeah.
At podcast at betweenthestates. No, that's not where you do. At patreon.com/betweenthestates or at your favorite podcast app.
I checked the shorts looking for comments.
That's the media you've been consuming.
That's the media I've
You're
been
death
consuming.
scrolling, doom scrolling.
Our shorts. I look at our shorts for comments.
Yeah, we should do that next time. We'll do a catch up on our comments and listener feedback because we have gotten some of that and we've been neglecting it. Well, been neglecting to read it on the show anyway.
I don't want to do that.
I do.
That's so close to doing a reaction video that it makes me uncomfortable and angry.
Oh, good.
I
A
want
reaction.
I want to see how right the haters are.
We could close it out with true music style and have it slowly fade out the theme song.
I do that sometimes when I'm driving somewhere.
Do you turn down the volume?
I turn down
I
the
know
volume,
the song
like I'm
is
on-
not going to end on time, so I'm going to slowly turn down the
Like
volume.
I'm on TV and the next scene is starting and I'm like driving up to the driveway of whatever. And I slowly put the volume down like it's a scene of a show that's ending or something.
Or one of those nonsensical skits at the end of a song.
You don't do that? You know?
No, I do that. I've done that. I'm going to turn this down real slow.
I hate when my car does that automatically, though, when I get off the highway or when I put it into reverse.
Oh, the automated volume control. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not done.
I'm not a huge fan of songs ending on the fade out. Like a lot of old songs
Do you fight
that.
back?
I fight back. I fight like, no, I'm going to listen to this at full volume. And then the next song starts and blows my ears out. Yeah, it's good. Good time. I like songs that end on a note. Boom. And that's it. No fade out.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that feeling after leaving a concert. And all you can hear is...
What?
You mean being deaf? Like,
Oh, you mean every day?
Around 21-ish, I started wearing earplugs and enjoying the concert.
That was a good call at a very young age.
It improved it, I think. Like, it actually sounds clearer. when
Better
I was
bass
there.
tone.
how do you hear people talking to you though?
You don't. You just
Could
say,
you
"Shut-"
hear him talking to you when you didn't have him in?
You just say, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to watch the...
I'm trying to
And you
watch.
punch him in the face.
Yeah.
Because you're in the pit.
And I'm trying to dance here, but they keep getting in my way. All right, let's close this out. Thanks for joining us today. If you have suggestions for episodes, you can reach us at podcast@betweenthestates.com. And if you feel like supporting us, you can do so at patreon.com/betweenthestates. Over on YouTube and TikTok, we've got some shorts. You can follow us on Facebook and Reddit and Blue Sky and OnlyFans and all the places with all the things. Love you guys, and I appreciate you.
Be
We'll-
kind.
Be kind. See you next time.
Ba-dum-bum.
Was that Inspector Gadget? They just there.
I like that you picked up a song.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's what you just said, right? That was Inspector Gadget.
It was. Yeah.
Was he all robot?
No, he had
was
skin.
He had propellers. You know how much shit he had hidden in his. Was he just like?
He wasn't
just skin deep?
He wasn't T1. He was like T.5.
Was he like a T800?
It was the beta.
A cybernetic organism with fake skin, like
The propellers
real
came
skin.
out
or
of
an
his-
exoskeleton.
It's
The
real skin. They
propeller,
bleed.
that propeller would have taken up his entire chest cavity, and then he had those like rocket skates or some shit. Like his feet would and his hands would detach.
Go, Gadget skis.
Do you
There's no
think other
way.
people could trigger it on him if they said it? If they knew to say it?
I think they could. I think his daughter could.
Oh.
Couldn't she activate the?
I was about to make an inappropriate joke, but now I'm not.
Don't do that.
There's no way that was his biological kid because he's a robot. Unless he had her before, unless it's like a RoboCop.
You got to think like
scenario.
RoboCop. Yeah.
Like they just.
He was brutally executed in an alleyway somewhere.
Did you ever get to see the bad guy's face? They never showed it, right? It would just be like stroking his white
Was that
cat.
claw?
Yeah, it's a big fucking hand claw thing.
That's all you would see. You'd never see his face, I don't think. They never showed who it was.
I don't know, man.
There's no way he was a person. Like he had Go-Go Gadget skis and propellers and jetpacks and stuff.